FIFA Club World Cup is starting, in fact, tomorrow. 12 a.m. Ghana time. The FIFA Club World Cup will be starting in the United States of America. Yes, 32 clubs assembled in USA, and they are going to compete for one trophy. This dawn, 12 a.m. The host nation, in fact, the host club, host nation, whatever, the host nation is United States of America. The host club is what? It's not one host club, sorry. Los Angeles Lakers and of course LA Galaxy are the two clubs from the United States of America. But of course, I'm talking about Inter Miami. Lionel Messi's Inter Miami will be hugely represented, in fact, in this particular FIFA Club World Cup, as they will be playing the first game in the competition with Al Ahly from Egypt and from Africa. That game promises to be a very exciting one. But did you know that there will be 3 Ghanaian players in this year's FIFA Club World Cup? 3 Ghanaian players. And we are going to bring all the details about these 3 players to you in this video. And then also on this channel. All right, yes, so you have some very few things you have to do for us. Like the video, and of course we will talk to you about the FIFA Club World Cup too. Who are the favorites to win? I'm sure a lot of people are going to mention PSG. Yes, favorites to win. Obviously PSG is there, but I think Manchester City must be watched, and of course Real Madrid. Yeah, if it is any club tournament and there is Real Madrid, then of course you have to give them the needed respect and fix them as part of the favorites to win the competition. Is that not it? Yes. So we are going to look at briefly about the Club World Cup, and then we look at the 3 Ghanaian players who will be representing in the Club World Cup with their various clubs. Do well to subscribe to the channel or follow follow us on TikTok. Is that not it? Fantastic. Sports7GH on TikTok. Follow us, like the video, hit the notification bell, leave your thoughts, comment, views, opinions below. Yeah, thank you. The first Ghanaian player to play, or who is going to be playing in the FIFA Club World Cup, is Yao Yua. And Yao Yua plays for Los Angeles FC in the MLS. Los Angeles FC. Yao Yua joined the LA or the Los Angeles FC, okay, the LAFC, in early 2025 after making a name for himself prior to helping Columbus Crew clinch both the Eastern Conference and the Major League Soccer's Cup titles in 2023, and then the League's Cup in 2024. Known for his pace, Boga. Yao Yua is a very, very pacey guy, very good in dribbling, and then also he's very creative. He plays, in fact, he was with the Ghana under 23 at some point in time. Is annotated. He plays as a number 10 and also can play as a striker over there. Yes, fantastic. Yua had to wait 5 months for his debut goal for LAFC, which came against Seattle Sounders in the playoff final for the Club World Cup. Yua was only introduced in the 120th minute to help see out a narrow win over Club America. With just 4 starts since joining Los Angeles Football Club, it will be very surprising to see 28-year-old play a big role in this year's Club World Cup for his team. Maybe he could make the most of the minutes he gets as a substitute to make a case for himself. Now, LAFC will be in the same group, they are in the same group with Chelsea Football Club from England, London, and then Esperance de Tunis from Africa, Tunisia, and then also Flamingo from Brazil. And looking at this group, it looks like Los Angeles FC will be the whipping boys in the group. The whipping boys in the group. Is that not it? But Chelsea Football Club is tipped to be winning that particular group, and maybe Flamingo can prove something. Flamingo, they win the Copa Libertadores and the rest, okay, and Esperance de Tunis can also prove something. So that's the first preview of one Ghanaian player in the Club World Cup. Yao Yua playing for Los Angeles FC. Even though he's a substitute player over there, he doesn't really get a chance to feature for them, but we know that definitely he's going to get some minutes in the Club World Cup. Don't forget that Los Angeles FC will be playing their first game versus Chelsea Football Club. Yes, they'll be playing versus Chelsea Football Club, and Sporty TV in Ghana and Nigeria and South Africa will be telecasting that free to air, so we can get some to watch. Is that not it? Good. Now let's move on and talk to you about the second Ghanaian player who will be playing in the Club World Cup. His name is Edmund Baidoo of RB Salzburg. Salzburg, they are some way. They are not really good this time, but because of how they've performed in the Champions League over the years, they got the chance to be part of this particular competition, especially also because a lot of the clubs in Austria, they don't do very well in the Champions League. They can't even play in the group stages, but Salzburg is always playing over there. Edmund Baidoo, who moved to Salzburg some few years ago, I think he joined them May 2024, okay, last year. And then also very, very young, quality, talented player, has played an important role in Salzburg's domestic season, contributing 5 goals and 1 assist in the league and League Cup this season. Even the 5 goals and 1 assist, no, when the season started, he wasn't really being used. Just till the end of this season, yeah, that he scored about 3-4 goals. Okay, so he's been on form for Salzburg, getting to the end of the season in the Austrian league. He has 2 goals and 1 assist in the final 2 league games, which helped Salzburg's late push for Champions League spot next season. That's what I was telling you. So he had 2 goals out of the 5 goals he scored. 2 of them came in the last 2 games of the season. I remember it was versus BW Lens, and then I think Rapid Vienna. Yes, he scored versus them. So Baidoo also made a name for himself in the last season's UEFA Youth League, scoring 2 goals and providing 3 assists in 7 games for Salzburg's under-19s. In this tournament, Salzburg will be facing Real Madrid, Pachuca FC from Mexico, and then Asian runner-ups, that is HAALAND. Okay, and I think Salzburg may be the European boys also in this group. The last time they met Real Madrid in the Champions League last season, Real Madrid beat them like 5-1 at the Bernabeu. Yes, so it's going to be a very interesting one. HAALAND are signing some very key players from Europe, and they've gotten Simeone Inzaghi. I think they will beat Salzburg. Pachuca from Mexico, the Salzburg can do something. Is that not? They can pick a draw from there, and then they will see how things will go. Baidoo is a very, very talented midfielder. Quick feet. He's able to dribble and then also able to defend for his team in terms of the defensive midfield role, or trying to destroy the attack of opponents and all of that. He's very good in that, and we will be watching him. Unlike Yao Yua, who is a substitute, Baidoo, getting to the end of the season, like I said, he became a starter for Salzburg and very influential for them. So we might be seeing him in a lot of the games starting for Salzburg in the Club World Cup. The last Ghanaian player who will feature in the FIFA Club World Cup is Samuel Obeng. Yes, my namesake, Samuel Obeng, Wydad Casablanca. Yes, that's where he plays for in where is Wydad? Wydad is in Morocco, right? Good, Morocco. Now Samuel Obeng joined Moroccan giants Wydad Casablanca in early 2025 after decent spells in Europe. The 28-year-old striker quickly adapted to the Moroccan league, scoring 2 goals and providing 2 assists in 11 games. That is 4 goals involvement in 11 games, and that is decent. Yes, it's okay. Is that not it? Yes, so without qualifying for the Club World Cup, as a result of the fact that they were 2021-2022 CAF Champions League winners after defeating Al Ahly 2-0 in the final. Obeng ended the season strong, starting the last 3 games and repaying his coach's faith by scoring and assisting in those games. The Ghanaian has also so far started both friendly games against Sevilla and Porto, leading up to the Club World Cup tournament over there. And as a striker, I'm sure he will be looking forward to getting goals versus teams like Manchester City, Juventus, and Al Ain. These 3 teams are the teams Moroccan club Wydad Casablanca finds themselves with in the group. Do you get it? And the first game for Wydad Casablanca is versus Manchester City, treble winners. 2023 treble winners, Manchester City. we'll wait and see how things will go. So Samuel Ben, who is also very likely to get some starting lineup, to be in the starting lineup for Wydad Casablanca, is the third Ghanaian player who will feature in the Club World Cup. I'm somehow disappointed and sad a little bit because at time for those days when we were talking about big competitions like the Champions League, Club World Cup, and the rest, we were talking about Kwadwo Asamoah playing for Juventus, Stephen Appiah playing for Juventus. We were talking about Michael Essien for Chelsea Football Club. We were also talking about, on top of my head, we're talking about some key Ghanaian players for very key teams. But right now, if you are talking about big competition, you are talking about Edmund Baidoo for Salzburg, Yao Yua for Los Angeles Lakers, and then with for the teams they are playing for now. And even in the teams they are playing for, they are not key starters. Very, very sad over there. But how we go do a bit far. Now the tournament there promises to be exciting, of course. The favorites to win the tournament are very clear, and PSG is one of the favorites because if you've won the Champions League, you should be able to win the Club World Cup. Real Madrid are also favorites. Yes, you cannot rule Real Madrid out. So they are favorite. Manchester City, if you look at the additions they've made, on the back of the season they had there, you would have said they are not. But on the fact that they've made some very key additions and going into the Club World Cup, it looks like they would want to, in fact, they will get Rodri also back. So Manchester City are also very key favorites for this particular competition. Maybe the likes of Chelsea, Bayern Munich, all of them, they follow over there. Wait and see how things go. It promises to be an exciting tournament. Let's wait and see how things go. Do what to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell and select all. I'll see you in the next one.